Shalom, shalom, Yashala. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. My salutation to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect. Most High will. To the hopeful extended elect, Shalom, returning back to the Most High blessings. This is an actress, one of the prominent actresses, of her time, and she explains a little bit about how she feel, about Christianity and racism. I don't know if she put those two together, but here's a little play where she says,
vomit stuck in my gut, and I want to throw up all of the vile, inhumane, insidious poison of devils. And for all those who call themselves Christians and God-fearing, and allowing this carnage of our people to continue, even in front of our very faces. But you still will never ever break our spirit. A change is coming. The change is now. George, we will never ever forget you, nor any of those who have also fallen at the hands of racist monsters. But you best believe there will be a day of reckoning. I have vomit stuck in my gut, and I want to throw up all of the vile, inhumane, insidious poison of devils. And for all those who call themselves Christians and God-fearing, and allowing this carnage of our people to continue, even in front of our very faces. But you still will never ever break our spirit. A change is coming. The change is now. George, we will never ever forget you, nor any of those who have also fallen at the hands of racist monsters. But you best believe there will be a day of reckoning. I have vomit stuck in my gut, and I want to throw up all of the vile, inhumane, insidious poison of devils. And for all those who call themselves Christians and God-fearing, and allowing this carnage of our people to continue, even in front of our very faces. But you still will never ever break our spirit. A change is coming. The change is now. George, we will never ever forget you, nor any of those who have also fallen at the hands of racist monsters. But you best believe there will be a day of reckoning. I have vomit stuck in my gut.
Proverbs 11:21 says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And starting with the wicked of, Esau, well, the Most High said he's going to start his sanctuary, his own people, but, Esau is the top wicked man. So, which is a so-called white man. They call themselves Christians. Yeah, like she said, racist monsters. And Most High it's the time of judgment for them. It's the time of the end of the world. We keep telling you that. The prophets keep telling you that. And, one day they're going to know that, like it said in the scripture, that a prophet's been among them. But the industry is shot, music is shot, all that glamorous sports and all that patriotism is shot. It's over, man. And they're trying to hold it together, glue it together with this New World Order and the MOTB. Force people in under their control. Let me get Malachi. Only got a couple of scriptures, man. Maybe even. And these celebrities are seeing, anytime people speak out in their circle, in their world, they died, disappeared. They didn't see sacrifices. They didn't heard rumors. They didn't see things with their own eyes. It says, Malachi 1:1, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, where hast thou loved us? Because we went in slavery under hardcore bondage, even today under these curses, under the oppressor. So it doesn't seem like love of the Most High. And we've been taught, that the Most High is this other God, and his son is this other guy that's named Jesus, which is not true. It says, where hast thou, was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, which is so-called white man. It goes into that word wasted away. Aisha, or Ashashwa, or Asha, means wasted away. His pigmentation and his heritage. And Edom, if you know the scriptures, Esau came out red all over like an hairy garment. It says Esau is Edom. Edom out of Wam is red. They're the real red men. Call themselves redneck, red child. Even from the banking family status of their bloodline, they know about them being Esau. And it says, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of the host, I will throw down, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever, man. And they trying to build this new world order. They trying to build a renaissance, a reversion of the renaissance of the old renaissance of which is going back to rebirth. When they took us down, Byzantine Empire, after we had ruled almost 1,000 years, and trying to do this new world order thing, and made a device to control everybody with it. So these things are real. There's about to be something happening, some really going down. And it says he have a short time, so he's gonna come with great wrath. Devil seeking who he may devour, and actors and actresses alike had their time in the industry. I don't know where she is in her spirit, but they have been a part of that fabric, Hollywood movie fabric, that boule fabric, doing movies and all that. But she might have broken away, but still, if she doesn't return back to the Most High, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash, and with sincerity, she's still on the other side of the fence. She's still out there with the lions to get devoured, man. Lions meaning their military, their status, their power, their might, even concerning music, even concerning movies, even concerning that whole Hollywood game, that whole Hollywood elite not only Hollywood, but the elite system, you know, overall. So, you know, it's the time, man. And, it's a lot of stuff happening. Brothers are posting videos. There's a lot of things happening, man, with the tariffs and, empty shelves and people growing, waxing cold, like it says, many that love and many shall wax cold, you know, um, growing, increasing, um, you know, plagues and pain and stress and depression and oppression. So people are gonna bug out. They plan to do a military strike with martial law, order out of chaos, and but this is supposed to happen. These things shall come to pass. It's supposed to happen so Most High could set up his set up his righteous kingdom. You know, it's the time of the end of the wicked world. You know, and we came to prophesy about it. Came to prophesy Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy, coming to prophesy against these wicked kingdoms. And they won't prevail. Believe me, they won't prevail, man. And Most High is going to show them that they're just men. It says that in the scriptures. Show the Egyptians are men and not God. But he has said in their heart to be prideful, to fight. But it's, that's to let them know, to bring them down like it was in the days of Pharaoh, when he made Pharaoh's heart harden, and he took them down, just like he is going to do with America. The new pharaohs, the new kings, the new Egyptians, spiritual Egypt and Sodom, and their judgment is soon. And the wicked of our people, judgment soon. Shalom. Hope it is edifying.